I think we're going to start with some introductions because I like to be so formal. Okay. All right. Off the record, these are nice.
Why is it got to be off the record?
On the record, are we rolling? Hey, it's... Yeah, we are. All right. 3, 2... Hey, what's up? It's Klinger, and I am literally talking to a gentleman that should I say works for or owns the band Revivalists.
I wouldn't say own. I think we're all just brothers. We all own it, actually.
Well, you literally just got off stage.
Yeah, my hair is still wet with sweat. It's still dripping.
And I thought, I was talking to Roach, and he's like, "Hey, man, do you think they're gonna freshen up, take a shower in the dressing room, whatever?" And your rep said, "No, he's in the pool, just cooling down."
Yeah, I dunked my head in there.
Yeah.
Felt really good. I almost jumped in, but I was like, I don't know if I'm going to jump in my boxers. And
Back to the shoes. These shoes are beauties.
You know I got these, man? Because of this right here.
It reminds me of something from the 80s that is just slick. And the sound, the gold.
The gold. You can't
Instead of, what do you call it, tassels, you're going the gold, like, links
Can't go wrong with Burberry, baby.
All right, so we're going with the Burberry, and I appreciate it. I'm going to tell you something about a Revivalist show from a fan's perspective. You guys broke out the saxophone.
Yeah, Rob, he gets the job done.
And that last song or two, they turned into jam sessions.
Yeah, that's what we like to go through various, like, our band is, like, so influenced by, like, seriously, like, the freaking full run of the gamut from, like, Miles Davis to Metallica. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, we don't, and we put all of that in our music. So it's like we started out with, just these, like, blazing riff-based tunes, and then we kind of go into that other kind of side of it. So it's fun.
It's the first time I've ever seen you guys.
Right on.
Certainly not the first time I've been a fan. For many, you guys have been a band for a long time. You have a lot of musicians in your band.
Oh my God, we're growing by the hour.
Do you guys always get along?
No,
because if you have a riff,
I think that would be weird.
Yeah, but also think about this. If you have a disagreement, let's say on the way you want to do a particular show, and then do you guys ever go silent like my mom and dad used to do before getting a divorce? They don't talk to each other for a day or two?
Well,
that could be unhealthy for a band.
That happens, but now it's more of like, it's like, like your real friends, when you don't say anything, you know what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So, like, we've been together so long that it's like certain things, like we've come up across these different things so many different times. It's like by now, it's like we just like know. It's like either don't even go there or come on, like there's a way to get this done, or like there's ways. Like we've kind of just we've got our way and we've figured it out.
Do you like being in a band that is the Revivalists?
I do.
Do you feel like the other 7 members have your back?
I definitely do. Yeah. I know that from when I just completely screw up on stage, like not everybody drops their things and go,
Yeah. But maybe you talk about it afterwards or maybe you don't.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We don't really talk about it afterwards because when people mess up, it's more of just like, it's always just a brain fart. You know what I'm saying? It's not like their head's not in the game or they're too up or
you're a human being.
Exactly.
And I'll be honest with you, dude. One of the things I like about a live show is when the record it sounds different than the record.
Absolutely. Like
me
too.
I love that. I don't want to hear the record. I got the records, dude.
Exactly.
I got 4 records.
Yeah, that's what we're about. Yeah.
And so when I see the live performance, I want to hear you sing a little. I want to hear you sing a little different way.
Give me something different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Expand it. Do some different melodies. Absolutely. 100%.
That's a fun show. We were walking through the crowd. You saw that lawn up there.
Oh, man.
And, dude, we were up there and smelling the smells. And you know what time it is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You probably know that cannabis was probably like...
I could smell it. I don't really smoke anymore, but I like my fair share of,
There is one song, and I don't mean to play favorites, dude, but it's called Move On.
Move On. Oh, I like that. I like that you're a Move On fan.
That song... And I don't like the saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. It checks boxes for me, dude.
Hell yeah.
You know, when you hear a song, whether it's your music or anybody else's, and you know exactly, it's like a timestamp. You know where you were when you first heard it. You know if your life was in the spot or in a not a good spot. And that song right there, it just resonates so much. So I just wanted to give you a little love on that, because when I hear it,
it takes you to that.
It does, yeah, in a good way.
Special
man.
place.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. Our songs are like that for me as well. It's crazy, man. It's like certain times of my life, I wrote certain songs, and then when we play them, I'm like back in that time
so
of my
when
life.
I bring that particular song up, are you then kind of replaying some of that part of your life?
So, this is the thing. Our drummer writes a lot of songs. I write about 70% of them. He writes about, I'd say 65, 25%, and Zach writes about, where am I at? 15 to 10%. So, like, we're kind of, so our drummer actually wrote that song, Move On. So I don't know where he was at when in his life at that point, but I'm sure he would probably say something similar.
Yeah, I dig it. And again, I keep going back to, this is my first time as a longtime fan of your band to see you guys play in concert. And, dude, it's an experience.
That's what we want to do. That's what we want to make it, because it's like, like you said, people got the records, they got Spotify. It's like, if you're not, my thing has always been like, I want to be an entertainer. I don't just want to be a musician.
Yes.
I want to give these people something that they haven't, seen. I want to make them feel an energy that I feel inside of me,
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, I think it kind of came through a little bit out there, dude.
Cool.
We appreciate Revivalists playing Kerfuffle. The rest of this summer, I feel like summer's here because it's so damn hot, dude. But I feel like
it was hot.
The rest of summer and the rest of the year, you guys are busy.
Oh man, yeah, we are. We
that's
just
almost
put a
an
record
understatement,
out, so
dude.
like
Yeah.
we're getting it. We're basically off for all of we're going out for June. We're off for all of July, and then we're going out for all of August, and then we're doing some stuff for September. Then we're kind of chilling for a little bit.
I look at my notes because this is very specific. All my friends, I like it. What I love about it is how you weave in Take Good Care into that song. And it's also the title of a little something something
of the album. Yes, exactly.
And I love that. Obviously, that was intentional.
So that's the thing.
How could it not be, dude?
Well, okay. So what we've actually done, all of our albums besides the EP, we've named them after. We recorded them, and we just basically we started it with the first Vital Signs. That was taken from Shot of Tears. That line, check my vital signs, and so that would just kind of became our thing. We would look in, and then we had City of Sound. That's from that's from Pretty Photograph.
Yeah.
And then we had Men Amongst Mountains, which is from Men Amongst Mountains, the song.
Yeah.
And then, so we just take a little piece of the lyric.
I wanted to recognize that because I remember growing up, I'm the youngest of three, but my brothers are a bit older, but we would listen to Bad Company's Bad Company, and I always thought, holy crap, they used the name of the band in the song. And I was like, I like when you use, whether it's the name of the band or the name of a record, and you weave it in there, because if you're not paying attention, you may not pick up on it.
You may not pick up on it. Exactly.
So I do, and I appreciate you guys spending an hour with us. Just
Absolutely.
Gutting it out, son.
It was fun. Crowd was rowdy, and we went on. I was kind of like, man, what are we going to do after Tom Morello just goes and shreds these people's faces? So we needed to bring it today.
I think you did, man.
He brought it, and I think that brought us, we were like, okay.
I always say this. It's a ticket, it's a T-shirt, or the record. And so to be out amongst people, thousands of people that bought tickets to this show, to see all these bands, including you guys, the answer is, how do you bring it after Tom Morello? I don't know. You guys, you did it, and they responded. So it was cool as shit, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.